Good afternoon, this is Gavriel Jacknin, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day. Numbers 101, 102, and 103, they actually all go together in today's mitzvah, or mitzvos. So let's learn them together. Negative mitzvahs, numbers 101, 102, and 103. It is a negative commandment to not eat bread from the new crop of grain before the Omer offering was brought at the sanctuary. We are actually counting the Omer as we speak. It is likewise a negative commandment not to eat kali, which means grains of the 5 species that were roasted in the fire from new grain before the Omer offering. And it is also a negative commandment not to eat carmel, meaning that it was crushed by hand and not roasted in the fire, from new grain before the Omer offering. Let's learn all about this. For the Torah says, and you shall eat neither bread nor kali, which means parched grain, nor carmel, fresh grain, until this very day, from Vayikra, the 3rd book. All this applies to grain of the 5 species alone, which are wheat, barley, spelt, oats, and rye. That is forbidden. If someone eats bread, parched grain, and carmel, and olives amount of each, he violates 3 prohibitions, as we just mentioned. When the sanctuary is in existence, speedily in our days, it is forbidden on the 16th of Nisan until after the offering of the Omer. At the time that the sanctuary is not in existence, it is forbidden the entire day of the 16th of Nisan by the law of the Torah. And in the diaspora, where 2 festival days are always observed, it is forbidden by the law of the sages until on the entire day of the 17th as well. As long as planted grain took root before the Omer, even if it ripened after the Omer makes it permissible. This prohibition on new grain is in effect everywhere and every time for both man and woman. There are some early authorities who hold that the law on new grain in lands outside of Israel is only by the enactment of the sages as a protective measure, and they decreed it nowhere but in areas bordering on the land of Israel. Therefore, most of the world of Jewry is not careful about it. Even though it is not in our power to oppose the ones who are lenient, nevertheless, every scrupulously observant person should be strict for himself in everything possible for him, because according to many great early authorities, it is a prohibition by the Torah in all respects. And that was your Mitzvos, 3 of them, to sponsor future Mitzvah 36-100 for the gold. We will see you tomorrow.